Okay, I got my mic on. Um, Welcome to this special little broadcast. As you know, I'm Cass right here, one and only. Let me do this quickly. As you could tell from the title, and I could not recall. I could not recall, even in my mind, of the Pookie and Ray Ray phenomenon. And I think there's double talk right now going on with the Pookie and Ray Ray. And y'all know I'm not really fond of so much labels that we call ourselves as Black people here in America. But the bigger issue I have before anything else is the hypocrisy in regards to the men's choice of who they date, screw, fuck, etc. This is what I'm starting to notice. Even the term notion of submission itself is problematic to a lot of our women within our race, or even speaking on it, and they get in their fifis in regards what men really actually want. unfortunately. I'm not really at this point. I don't really deal with the selective outrage, and there's too much of it throughout not only podcasts but also in the YouTube space. And it comes from either side, and it comes to a point where a lot of our people gotta come to a point where they have to really grow the hell up. But before I even start, let me check one little thing. So give me 1 second, people. Okay, I'm back. So let me check how the quality of this sound is on my end before I guess go in on this. I'm just doing a test. I'm doing a sound test right now. Okay. Where's my channel? Hello? Can you hear me? Hear me? Okay. Wait, who's calling me? What's good? Can you hear me? Oh, what's good, Lear? What's good, bro? I'm good. Actually, damn. You caught me off guard. I did call you. Actually, I'm live, but since you're here. Go ahead. Yeah, no. Don't go. I've noticed, I'm not sure if you have noticed, Lear movement, that is there something we call a selective outrage between the men, especially us as community, in regards to the Pookie Ray Rays, Lambs, and whatever you want to call it, in regards to the decisions and who the mates that black men get. What I mean by this, Lear, I've noticed a lot of women have been saying about Jeezy's criminal record and history in regards him engaged to this Asian chick or this Asian bitch. And I don't hear the same conversation with some men that they actually, by default, they do actually choose. But when the so-called Pookies and Marys of the pick these non-blacks, now I hear these people this, that. What's going on here? Am I missing something, bro?
Well, I mean, it was, he didn't marry Keisha Cole. I mean, when people saw, he was definitely, he wanted to be a dope boy and all that, so that is his background. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wanted to be the snowman, that's what he wound up, and he was. That's it. All that self-inflicted.
Yeah.
So when he told not to marry Keisha Cole, and when they saw the reality show, they understood why.
Okay.
When he had the kid with he already had it.
Oh, when he had a kid with Daniel Gibson back in 2010?
No, not her.
Okay.
I'm talking about Jesus. He has a kid that's probably grown now.
Yeah.
But he had a kid. He has another kid with a sister. They had 2 kids by 2 black women.
Okay.
And the second one, the one that was most recent, I think he was at the point where he wanted to be married again. It was just they couldn't get along at a certain point.
I see.
So it's not like he hasn't dated sisters for a long period of time, but he had.
Okay.
And he had kids with sisters, and guess what? It didn't work out. And I don't think he's gonna have kids with him now. I don't believe.
I don't know about that, but I know that they're both in their 40s. But I know they're gonna get married not sure when. I don't know if it's going to be the end of this year or going beginning of the new year. So that with their relationship, the biggest issue I find, and remember we did a show on this, was it last year, about submission?
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of women say that there are stipulations to Jeannie Mai's how far she's going to take the submission with Young Jeezy. I watched and listened to that clip, right? Mm-hmm. But my biggest issue is she said that she will submit to her man.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the reactions. If you see the face of the sisters, except Adrian, because she's Latino mix, or whatever you want to call it, that it became, especially Lonnie Love, got a big issue. I don't like the labels. Don't label this and all stuff. It's an issue when a woman tells you of no color or non-black, so that she will submit to her man. Now, mind you, Jeannie Mai doesn't have a good track record. And I see Charles, I'm going to open up in 1 second, that her last marriage didn't last long because she did not do her end of the bargain. That's why her Caucasian white mate divorced her. Am I right?
I believe so.
Yes. So what that tells you, when if you didn't learn from the first marriage, most likely for you to get married again, and mind, she was in her 30s, I believe, when she got divorced, because she got married at 28 back in 2017. If you don't think I'm wrong, please check the dates yourself, please. Thank you. So yeah, go ahead. And she married. She's the same age as you. She's the same age as you, bro. So yeah, yeah, go ahead.
I think the issue that's not being addressed is a non-black woman was able to get a black man and a non-black man who are both millionaires to marry her.
Oh, damn. And mind you, she's in her 40s and she's able to get a millionaire. You know, I never thought of that, bro.
What?
Usually after you get divorced from one person that is, I guess, rich, less likely you might not get married again, depending if you play cards right. So mind you, Jeannie Mai is not, I guess, an ugly woman, apart her culture and stuff. So she can get any man her want, and she already knows the track record of Young Jeezy, like everybody else. Am I right? So why would a woman that's Asian would take and go as far as take a ring and get married to a man that's actually has a better net worth than her?
That's the thing. Like, you know, she knows. Like, at least a woman like her is making know that I know that this is probably my last shot, so I'm gonna do it right.
Okay.
Lonnie Love, the way Lonnie Love is acting, and people who have the same logic, is they don't never cash out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't never say, you know what, this is my last run. I need to cash out.
Mm.
They're looking at non-black women cash out with black men.
Mm-hmm.
Realizing, oh, maybe I should have did that. Yeah, you should have. You actually should have. And now they can't come back.
Oh. I see. One other thing, Layar, it's not only that, but they said that with, I guess, with Jeezy, because of his track record, that, you know, him getting this woman is kind of gonna be a good for him, status wise, financial wise, whatever the case may. I think the status mostly because, you know, they're gonna say Jeannie Mai dated, married down, and I said, you know, we could say that if there's a status, possibly, but overall, you know, as a woman of her age now, she already knows that she can't afford to die alone, because that's where it's heading. She even said herself that her own life in her own family, her mother was the, I guess, matriarchy, if people go back to the interview. So her father did not really run much of any, because he said he didn't want to fight back with his wife. So he said, let her have it. And the results of that, her parents got divorced. So what, if anything, we could learn that a man, because black men right now, we don't have gotten that to that point yet where we said if we're going to get married, most likely we're not going to divorce if things go south because of whatever reasons. But I tell you, the new generation now that's older, that's younger than us, that's coming, they're not going to play with no bullshit with any woman, including a sister. You get me?
Yeah, like, you know, okay, if you look at, because a lot of times people like to look at entertainment. So there are, what, 5, 6, 7 figures that are rappers in particular who have a dope boy kind of logic and swag.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z got married to Beyonce.
Yeah.
Now Jeannie might probably get married to Jeannie Mai. T.I. is married to Tiny, right?
Mm-hmm. Dope boys.
Pookie Man is married to I forgot the lady's name.
Is she an artist or is she some special?
No, she's not an artist.
Okay.
And yeah, even you know, you Offset married to Cardi B, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's really a dope boy. I don't know his history.
No. This is the type of imagery.
Okay.
You know, and then when you look at the guys in relationships, either they're bachelors or they're with a woman who's either, how can I say this? It's looking like less either mixed, Latina, or non-black, and men black. You know what I'm saying? You see the black folks too, but they keep looking at these guys who, that's the type of guy that they were attracted to, and those type of guys are dating the types of women that they're not.
Okay.
So it's a bit of, you know, it's a hustle, because at the end of the day, these are the guys that they like. They like the dope boy. It's just the dope boy not dating them back now. And when dope boys can say, I'm not going to deal with that, that says a lot about a person. When somebody who's affiliated with being a drug dealer does not want to deal with a certain type of person.
Yes. Indeed. I get you. Charles, can you hear me? I don't know if he's there. Hello? All right. Well,
go ahead.
No. Oh, say again, Charles. I can't. Oh yeah, I hear you. I hear you. What's good, bro? Yeah. Kalea. I just want to get a different perspective. I know you're busy, and I don't really reach out to talk, but you bring a different element to certain things that is not really discussed. Because I don't follow celebrities, as you know, bro. And I've noticed this has been trending for the past few days, and now the women are starting to voice their disdain, hate for this. Whether they like it or not, it's like what Cameron Sam said. The one thing you do not do enough is you don't give black men what they want. And if you know, and women know what men want, especially the brothers. And it makes one, are they having a learning disability, or is they being selective hearing? Now, in regards how she words, how she want to perceive what is submission, she was actually clear. Now, regardless if there is some game being played by her end that say, I'll be submissive in this house when I come home. I won't give you hell, none of that, this, that, and third. But outside the household, I want to do what I want. I say, okay. But my thing is this, that she is at a point in her life that she don't want to be the boss all the time. That's clear. That if it goes over your head, she says she don't want to do the boss thing no more. She did it for most of her adult life, even to the point where she's beyond the wall stage and said, I need to do something different. That's one thing I want black women to really pay attention to. Like they said, 1 of 4 black women will get married in their lifetime. And not only that the way how it's projected, you might position yourself to die alone if you don't change certain things about your behavior. And that's one thing I want the ladies to pay attention to very closely.
They don't care.
I don't know if you want to respond.
They don't care.
Because
that's the lesson that's going to be learned. You got to do something.
Gotta do something different.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Because think about it. This country, regardless how it's going to move and where it's shaping, where it's going, this country can't hold and protect and feed women for a very long time if things keep going the way it is. Sorry. Other nations, you might be fine in some direction depending on the environment, but in this country, this is not really designed overall to keep feeding people, especially women. You know? They say they could, but if it has come down to sustain the nation and said we have to do serious cuts, and I don't like the cuts thing when a lot of dudes be talking about say cuts to make women change. I don't like that. It shouldn't get down to that. Well, let's say God knows that does happen. What you gonna do as a woman, especially a sister?
They don't care. They
Let me
rather
tell you
throw the
something. The man
baby.
can be fine, regardless how this economic situation turns. Whether the man is already dead broke, he's homeless, or he has a job or whatever, he's gonna figure it out. Or either he dies. It's that simple.
Yeah, but people don't pay attention to how society is changing.
Mm-hmm.
They think everybody else is good. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I'm gonna be straight. I'm like, okay.
Okay. Yeah, indeed. Charles, if you're ready, you could speak. I know you changed your avatar because I'm actually used to a different device. I don't know if my mic is working well.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, bro?
I'm gonna get out of here. Do your thing.
All right.
Can you hear me?
All right. But anything, you know where to reach me. If you want to inside, I'll give you the link for social media.
Right.
Hello, can you hear me?
All right, cool. That was our movement, people. If y'all couldn't hear it good, apologize. That was off the phone.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hey, Chaos. Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, I can hear. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me turn my volume up. Sorry. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello. Can you hear me? Yeah. All right. All right. Good. All right. Sorry about that. I wonder if anybody else can hear you from my end. Let me test. Let me test. I'm using my microphone, so if I can hear them, they can hear you.
Testing,
go ahead, speak. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, speak. I can hear you.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Beautifully. Man, I'm gonna tell you what I just said. They don't care. They don't care. They will put themselves in a vulnerable spot just to prove a point. We may not know what the point is, but they want to prove a point that they're strong and independent. They want the best man in the world, but they don't want to submit to him. Nobody has ever told them that you have to give something to get something of equal or greater value.
Yeah.
In the words of Frederick Douglass, you may not get everything you work for, but you're going to work for everything you get.
Exactly.
Do I feel sorry for these lonely bitches? No. No, I don't. I most certainly do not.
Mm-hmm.
And what's going to happen is this. They're going to demonize themselves before any man does it for them.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yep.
When push come to shove, they're going to be the ones looking in the past saying, oh, what was me? What happened? What happened? But it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
It's too damn late.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, they don't understand how vulnerable of a creature women truly are, especially when the environment changes and women are not known for their adaptability.
Mm-hmm.
Women are not known for their survivability. Even in today's world, if a woman has no help and she's pregnant, is it still hard for her to get around and survive?
In this society,
it actually is, because if nobody helps her,
mm-hmm.
and she's got to get on a bus by herself,
mm-hmm.
she's got to go to medical appointments by herself.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard as shit. Think about it. If you're a 16-year-old girl pregnant,
yeah,
and your parents put you out, is it gonna be easy?
No, it's gonna be hard for you out here in this environment.
Hell, even if your parents do support you, that's another damn mouth to feed.
Yeah.
Let's be totally fucking honest.
Mm-hmm.
See, women been told they strong and independent, but nobody's ever told them prove it. Go out there and work the same way men work.
Mm-hmm.
No complaints. Protect the country. Protect the world, and you're gonna get a shit fucking answer.
Mm-hmm.
It's no different than what I told one of my female friends. What would happen if a guy gets you pregnant? Do you still charge him for the pregnancy when you're a willing participant? Oh, wait a minute. You get to decide who comes to be born in this world, but then you want to force a guy to be a father. Shouldn't you have picked a good father prior? But it shows you the short-sightedness of women. They rather be baby mamas instead of wives because they look what they could get now instead of years down the line.
They're in it for the moment. Like most thinking of some of the men that, with the fast money, I want it now, I'll worry about it later. No, you gotta get out that nigger's thinking. That's a feminine. That's a female thinking.
Yeah. Well. No, nobody wants me. Yes, you got to look at Lonnie Love. She plays the fat ugly tax. She could even get the black man that she so desires.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't believe in submission. The only thing you submit to was like 5 double downs and 13 double whoppers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you should make fun of her. Wait. Well, I shouldn't I? Everybody else in the world does. You with a broke ass little Chad. And you supposed to, and how you gonna throw that crusty motherfucker up in a black man's face?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
It's real funny. Yeah.
And it's downright rude and downright deceptive on how they think they can actually get one up on yes.
Mm-hmm.
One up on yes. Like, what do you get out of this? Loneliness? Depression? Despair? Then you get that other chick from the Jamie Foxx show. She's so, like, she used to be such a beautiful woman 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Now she looks like she's falling apart. She looked like a goddamn she looked like a goddamn Picasso painting.
Yeah, it's sad. It's really
and
sad.
she talking about, well, I couldn't submit, and that's why your man left you.
And was he married? Was he? No, I was confused about the other person that Garcia. That's the one that was from Jamie Foxx. I got confused by the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, see, this is what happens when these chicks somehow, some way believe their own shit. See, men have to wake up. Men are always going to be responsible. We always have to wake up, smell the fucking roses. You know why? Because nobody's going to feel sorry for our asses.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody really, yeah.
You're not going to get somebody to say, oh, I feel your pain. Because nobody gives a shit. What if it's a woman? Oh, well, I don't believe in submission. But you believe in being overweight. You believe in being shameful. You believe in being rude. Well, I don't think I should do anything. You know what, sister? You're right. You should not do anything. You should not have to do anything. You know what you should do? You should go back to your set of cats, all 6 of them, and start feeding.
That's your future. Yeah.
You know what you should do? You should go tell your boyfriend, oh, he doesn't exist. Oh, you should tell your husband, he doesn't exist. And tell him why a lot of y'all are just jealous of the next chick. And that's what it boils down to. A lot of them are jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, why should I have to submit? Well, because nobody wants a manly looking chick.
Mm-hmm.
I've said it. I've said it.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a curmudgeon. A surly, I think I should tell you what's on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody want to hear that shit. That shit was played out. Shit was played out years ago, man.
But it's go deeper. Because when I say selective rage, right? And who's getting played and all that stuff, okay, I get it to a degree. But I don't really go by and then go, and this is just general from what I'm hearing from the women's side. I'm hearing even go as far as a whole track record of the man's life, and so that he's going to submit to her in certain areas of business and stuff, which I don't.
Well, why would he?
But I mean, but think about it. What you do at home is at home, but outside the household is business.
Why would I? Why would I
What?
submit to you if I'm a better? He's worth more than her.
I just
So
don't know.
ergo, he's a better business person than her. If she's only making $1 million, then she's and she's baseline. She's like slightly above decent because if you're like, here's my shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't talk about a person that outranks you.
Mm-hmm.
And when I mean outrank you, I mean vastly outrank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the shit that black women don't understand. A guy like Jeezy outranks her. Jeezy could have picked any Instagram model and put a ring on that bitch.
Yeah.
She's there for a purpose. See, the problem with a lot of these chicks, they don't want to hear this, but a lot of them don't have a purpose for being in a man's life. They take up space. Too much damn space because a lot of y'all got the circumference of a fucking 56-inch TV. Oh my god, you talking about us? So what? Get over it.
Mm-hmm.
Got the bodies of fucking Ray Lewis in his prime, but you want to complain about another bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's shameful.
Mm-hmm. But Charles, let's keep it honest, because a lot of people, especially women in this community, say we look at the status of not just the net worth, but her social status because she's Asian. This person's white, but I'm thinking, say you live in America.
That's because that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when a long time ago I said a lot of women don't understand men. This is how you know. Well, you looking at her because she's Asian. No, we're looking at her because she looks nice or she treats her nice. How about that? Y'all the ones who say I'm gonna go get me a white man. I'm gonna go get me a white man. I've yet to hear one chick to actually say that to a brother, get a white man. And then when he fucks you, you're just a fetish. You're just a fetish.
And matter of fact, let me Google what's the percent of non-blacks interracial and married. I might have to start doing that. Dig up now. Black demographics. Let me just do this right now. You talk. Let me just. I'm not just looking at the numbers.
It's not a good ratio for black women. Nobody's dating black women like that.
Yeah. But they got access, get the dick, but that anything beyond serious
they can't even get, a lot of them can't even get that.
Oh shit. you push the goalpost.
I'm not even pushing the goalpost. A lot of them couldn't get white boys. One, you don't live near them. Two, you gotta train yourself not to act like black when you're near them. Like, what the fuck? A lot of them tell you that shit. They don't even know where white boys exist. Okay. Majority of these chicks can't even go outside their own fucking neighborhoods. They always want to date a black guy. They were trying to say like half of these chicks could even live in the same social circles with these white guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to tell you this bullshit. Come on, there. I believe in these bitches.
Yeah.
Well, no, you just be me. You jealous because you can't handle a strong sister.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck wants to handle a strong sister?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you just see they try to make it look like, oh, black men and black women are dating outside every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when I hear these bullshit stats.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. We could probably click on it, and I'll share my screen. And we'll just go through it. Because it's my first time looking at this. Because I'm not too fond of really looking at the interracials in this country because I don't focus on it. I know others do. But let's look at it and see what I can learn from this.
So wait a minute.
Okay, go
ahead. If you date outside your race, does that make you a beta male cone?
I guess that's what's being pushed now. I guess. I don't. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
So what about all the chicks on the View? Damn near almost. Damn
Well,
near all of them.
Actually, to be honest with you, what you know is some of them are not even married. I'm not sure if Lion Lowe is married. They said she is. I have to.
She ain't married.
She's not married.
Okay. She married to that 5 dinner place she got in front of her face.
But it's funny when we compare about net worth of men. If the man, I thought usually the man's supposed to have better net worth than the woman. That's my check. Am I right? Especially in the millions. Is this
in their status quo world? That's what they will want, but I'm telling you, that's not what's happening.
Yeah. All right, let me zoom in. Yeah. Let's zoom in. Let's see. There's Hispanic and Asian population, 1980. Whites, okay, rising share of newlyweds are Hispanic or Asian white, while white newlyweds are on the decline. Okay. Interesting. This is from 2015. That's 5 years ago.
Even they don't even like. Even they say this marriage shit is bullshit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Of
Black
course,
men are twice likely to make okay, I see that.
What do they say? Black men twice as likely to what?
Said black men are twice as likely as black women to intermarry. Okay,
that means we're capable of doing such.
But it's not hard for a man to really interracial date and marry because men do hold the marriage. And like always, if any woman don't understand this, we count marriage here. We don't count fucking and sucking.
Sorry, they do because that's all they do.
Thomas said, "I got access to pool men. Are they marrying you? No, I got access. Then shut the fuck up. That's not what we count.
I got access to men. So do prostitutes.
Exactly.
I got access to men. So do toilet seats. I got access to men. So do their mothers. See how badly an argument can be?
Yeah. It never makes sense after the point, Now, mind you, people, this is only one search, and I could probably search others, but let me just scan through this because I never looked at it per se. And I think this is from the Pew Research. Let me check. Where this? Yeah, Pew Research. Okay.
The Pew.
Yeah, U.S.
The same thing you'll say when she takes off her panties sometimes.
Indeed. So I'm just scrolling down, people. Let me see if anybody's in the back. Okay, no one's in the back room. Okay.
We're losing our men.
Good.
We're losing our men to the white bitches. It's not even that. They need to look out for Consuela. Consuela taking them black men, showing them a different side.
Yeah. Whites 22%, black age 15 through 29 are intermarrying. The share drops incrementally, reaching at a low at 13% among those aged 50 years or older. Among Asian newlyweds, a difference between patterns emerge. It says steadily 25%. Okay, let me go down. Asians. This is the across. Remember, this is a 5-year old search. So I think when the new census come out, this is gonna probably change this Pew Research once they get new data. So we'll see. But I tell you right now, it's not increasing like expected. And mind you, the European man had access to our women for a good long time. And I always say, what's stopping from marrying after the Mississippi laws was removed from what they call 11 versus Virginia back of 1967. And it's simple. And I think my answer is because you are easy accessible for a fuck. But in regards passing out any wealth or anything that to keep money into Kimmy, that is no. They're not going to accept that. They're not going to even do that.
They're not going to do that.
They're not going to do that. And mind you, there's not much here in America of a lot of black people by population here. So if they decide to take the percent of our sisters, they know, and I said they know that the chances are that what you do to the men in this community, you're going to probably do to them. Regardless, say they're going to stay in it because they're in some position. No, or not. If shit get real rough, you will file for divorce. I don't care if the man's doing financially good or not. Even the image is good. You think a non-black man's going to take a risk that you divorcing men at 7%? For whatever the reason is? You can't code switch that. You cannot code switch that. I'm sorry. So that's another thing why a lot of Europeans, because not only they said they get access to women of our race, but they're not going to lose that wealth in America, especially in America. Oh, no. They're not doing that. Matter of fact, I'll tell you a story. I know of one chick on Facebook. She's in a relationship with a man that already has 2 kids. And I think I asked her this question: when are you getting married? And she said that she's not sure, but she's hoping it's going to be very soon. But when I last time I checked, she's been messing around with this dude for over 2 years. And you in your 30s. You don't have time to waste if you want to have children as a woman. Why are you in the relationship? Oh, I see why. You like the feeling of the relationship and think that something's going to come in the end. But we all know you will not be wasting time as a woman if you give any man, not just brothers, any man, that lengthy time and you're trying to look to be a wife. Because what will happen, a man like that will sit there, have all the fun, and let me tell you something, he'll also have a side chick more on the side. And you're not going to go away. You're not going to walk away from the relationship. So you're content. You're what they call settling. Am I right, Charles? So what Jeannie Mai is doing, she actually is settling at her age. And a lot of women, as much as they want to believe it, that's the reality of life once you pass a certain age in your life.
How old is Jeannie Mai, by the way?
Jeannie Mai is, so her birthday is in January. The first week of January. 41.
41. Yeah. So it should be 42 in January.
Yep.
How old is Jeezy?
Jeezy, I think he was born in 1976. I think he might be 44. I'll check. Oh, I see Nicole Lee. How you doing, Nicole? How's everything? If you do want to comment and give a perspective, the link is there. I would appreciate it. It's optional, but I like some women, not just a pushback, but let's have this constructive conversation. Because, like me, I don't like dealing with the selective outrage of anything. Period. We already know men in this space already complain about the Pookie's Ray Ray, and I don't really go into that. I don't give too much pushback. I don't even want to go have this conversation unless it suits me, possibly.
Matter of fact, send me the link to your channel on Facebook Messenger.
Okay, I'll do that now. But let me find it. But like I said, to find out now, bro, how they saying that that she's not submitting fully and all stuff. I don't waste time with that. Really, because all I know is she's married and she says she's gonna submit to her man. I mean, what more? Yeah, I'll send it now. For Facebook.
I would tell people, who cares? That's their relationship.
It's their relationship, yeah. But you know what? You know what's the biggest issue? Where it really is not just the financial aspect, but this is a quote unquote Pookie that potentially, if other Pookies start to realize that they're not even gonna give sister the time of day, Where are the rest of the pool men that they gonna fucking suck, bro? Where are they gonna find them? If these men start to go out.
And they're gonna find them hoes gonna find a dick.
Mm-hmm. Unless they're gonna turn into the coochie eating club.
That could happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, we have to be honest here. This ain't no trolling thing. We gotta be serious here, people. Let me see if I can find. Okay. Yeah, make sure y'all. Make sure you like the video as y'all come in. But like I said, we have to be very serious here. No trolling. I'm keeping really honest. That the way how this trend is going, you know, either if a man want to stay or go, you having young Gen Zs and I would like to call them millennial Ys are now not even giving the black woman a time of day, bro. Last my check.
Mm-hmm.
So now, where are the pool men? Now, mind you, it's gonna make you have to start competing because if the pool gets smaller and there's barely no men that you might available, you're gonna have to fight with other groups of racial women. As much times black women don't want to hear this, I don't want to say this, I don't like this, but it looks like that's where it's going to probably be heading.
I mean, you're going to be competitive or not?
Just like the men have to compete for everything, even the scrappings, you ladies going to have to compete as well. You're not getting around it.
I don't need to do nothing for no man. I don't need to do nothing for no man.
Mm-hmm.
I could be 300 pounds with a double down in my mouth. You better accept me for who I am. No. No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna put these leggings on. See, this is how you know the cultural influence for brothers is low. Yeah. And I blame the brothers for this shit.
I blame black man too with this too, bro. Go on.
You allow women to convince you because they got a fat ass and look like the Black Knight that there's something. You don't even make her earn your fucking wealth, your attention, your nothing. Because you're so controlled by your dick and have absolutely no dick control, you wonder why she could take you to child support. You don't even put your money up to actually start a coalition to fight shit. If this was Asian men, boy, they would have had a coalition. Oh, these chicks are taking us where? Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to stay around with some, like, I'm sorry, what is it? Black men are so damn bad. They checking out Lottie Loves. These are the same type of dudes who say Serena Williams is fine.
Mm-hmm. I never heard a lot of black men. I heard a story that a lot of black men says she looks like a man, this, all this stuff. I mean, who man you talking about? That's what I wonder. Where does shit come from? Bro,
Who?
I hear from the ladies that a lot of black men find that Serena Williams ugly, she look like a man, all this nonsense. And I'm thinking in the back of my head, which man is saying this?
I said it. Shit, she looked like me shaved.
yeah, shave, yeah. But I tell you, she's an athlete. So obviously, when you do,
she's an athlete, but we sing fine. We sing better like an athlete than her. But I mean, that's just
okay. All right.
What's the craziest part about it is this. One, black men are in the positions they are because you give chicks you give them no reason to be better.
Mm-hmm.
You have no standard. It's one thing to be sexual, but it's another thing to get into full-blown relationships with bad behaviored people. It's no difference than what chicks talk about the Pookie and the Ray Ray. And what are you complaining about? Because you're having babies by Pookie and Ray Ray. You know, it's like I told my homegirl, you have no room to say, oh, it's the guy's fault when you have 100% control over who gets born and who's not. Mm-hmm. Well, some women don't believe in abortion, but you believe in fornication, huh? It's mind fucking boggling, dude. It's mind boggling.
I don't take a lot of people seriously, to be honest with you, bro. Where I'm at, you know. because you'll say one thing but do something else, and that's where I draw the line. I don't deal with a double talk in regards to the words or the physical actions. If I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna mean it, god damn it, and I'm gonna walk it too, at least. But I'm not gonna say something and then do something totally different. That's just counterproductive. So yeah. So like I said, the public outrage is really real in this sector. Was calling her monkey.
It's
yeah.
funny.
Oh, even the dude here, John Moore, said this. Let me put it, that the white boys was calling her monkey. Yeah. So
but see how much. See, you gotta understand this. I'm glad you said that. Okay. It was black men who made her a sex symbol. I don't know how, but black men made her a sex symbol. And guess what? She showed you how much she loved you, right? Well, she married that crusty looking white boy. But guess what? You had to look like something. You had to be a fucking athlete, a rapper, a singer, a business, a multi-millionaire, billionaire business. Well, she fucking marries Opie from the fucking Andy Griffith show. And then he's one of the owners of Reddit's, right?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check the net worth of him in a second now. It's probably gone up now, but go ahead.
She's worth 50 times him. He is.
Yeah, and when she was able to get married to him, she already was in it with all the money already. You get me? So
watch what happens. Divorce, split the bucks. He's gonna come out looking like a G.
To be honest with you, bro, I think that's what's gonna happen. Because let me tell you something, when she started making her first money, her first check, she know what to do it. She went to go take it to the bank, and the bank said, "Oh no, you had to come inside." Right there, you think somebody that's close to her, either father or whoever, would teach or has around her to really secure her wealth properly. So obviously, unless if she has like a prenup, which I don't know if that's how they went about their marriage. Really, truly, if he decided to divorce before a certain period, he might cash more out of this than her.
Of course he's gonna cash out.
Yeah, he's gonna cash out more. Yeah. All right, let me
because he's got the power of white skin. I have the power. So we gotta get you with the little gifts and shit.
Serena. Oh, I spelled that name wrong. Hold on, I'm trying to find it, guys. Give me a second. Where is it? Oh, you know what I did wrong? Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm looking down. Oh, she's a Libra. Ain't that something? Didn't I know that? That's what's up. Okay, let me see if her husband. Let me see if this will pop up. Alex Ohanian. Okay, he's from Brooklyn, New York. Okay, he's 37, so he's 2 years younger than Serena, surprisingly. Man, 6'5". Okay. All right, let's check his network. Interesting. Charles, you there? This is very interesting. I find this man. How come I heard rumor this man from one woman that's from California that I had on as a guest told me this man is worth $1 billion. This man's not worth. He's not worth $1 billion because I'm checking here from Google. They said the man's estimate net worth right now is $9 million.
Let's check hers, shall we?
All right, let's check hers. Yeah, I thought it was something that this dude was, more than him. All right, let me go to her network. My God, should I blow this up?
Yes. What is about what is it? 150 million?
No.
Million?
You gotta see it, bro. You just gotta see it. I don't like doing this shit, though. Y'all making me really do this today. Sure. See that? Let me zoom in.
$200 million.
If she's smart, she better not divorce. She better not even goddamn divorce.
So what is that? She's about roughly. She's 20. She's valuable. She's about what? Jesus Christ. That. But yet, if it was a black guy, don't you think the standards will be higher?
Oh yeah. Always. You know, it's what the black man has to be. He has to be actually perfect, to be honest with you. Interesting. This is very interesting. I'm learning a lot from this, man.
So she's 22 times richer than he is.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I checked it,
wait. Now I'm checking the top paid tennis players. She is a top. See this? Let me zoom in. Yeah, I'm learning a lot from doing this.
But guess what? Guess who's gonna be on that highlight? Who's gonna be on that highlight? I need a man on my level. Is that what we are? I need a man on my level.
Mm-hmm.
I need that man on my level, man.
Yeah. They're definitely getting that money.
I thought she was getting a man on her level.
All right. Yeah. Bro, this is just getting very ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. I've seen some weird shit in my life, but when I think about it, I'm saying you could do better. I mean, but I could be wrong. But
you telling me Scooby Doo was hooked up with somebody? I'm sorry. I just don't think she's attractive at all, man.
Yeah, I get you. But you know. And mind you, she's around billionaires. You know that, right?
They don't want to be around her.
So I'm thinking, and this is just me now, people. It's not like Serena's circle is so small where she has the access to these men that make more than her, but it's evident that they're just not gonna marry that. You get me? I'm sorry. So when we talk about competing, are women really competing for the men they really want? You know, I just have to really be honest.
Yeah, you do.
And not. I just don't see it. You know, I think it's easy to beat up the black man because it's easy. Because black men don't have no standard. But
because the black man she a black queen though. You know, let me get rid of my Negro lips and let me slap them around.
Mm-hmm.
But she a queen though. You know, we gotta defend that queen who doesn't want you to defend her.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if that white man jumps in front of a bus, she'd jump in front of that damn bus and use her uncanny, superhuman, immense strength.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that black man from getting beat.
Mm-hmm. Let me check Venus. Let's look. I think she stopped playing tennis. I don't know if she's still.
You know, all of them are white boy chasers any goddamn way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Only thing a black man could do for them is show them where the white men at. Only damn thing they should do. Like, where the white man at?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Scroll back up. Let me go back.
You black, man.
Mm-hmm. It's showing 5'9". Okay. Her sister or older sister's the tallest. She's like 6'1". Damn. She is true Amazon.
Who's 5'9"?
Serena Williams.
At least 6'2".
Yeah.
And how tall is her other sister?
Her sister is 6'1". She's the tallest out of the Williams family. I think, unless he had boys, but I don't think he did. So
shit. I think he did have boys. But anyway, let me stop talking about them.
yeah. Anyway, but y'all get the point. And she's not too heavy. Well, if she's 5'9", so she's a little heavy briefly, but she's muscle, so that's pretty much on the top. So
I did like her in the role in Black Panther, though.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's what's up.
I like her role in Black Panther.
Yeah, what time I got doing with online class?
8:45.
8:45.
I do like her role in Black Panther. You remember when they were like the scene where she came on from the mountains to challenge T'Challa? I like her in that scene.
Oh, that's what's up. I know with Black Panther, they're gonna probably turn the next movie into pretty much a woman thing, man. Which they really want to do that anyway. They're gonna push the lesbianism. They're gonna have the woman run queen.
I hope they don't do that.
Oh, trust me, they're gonna do that. That's why you think about when Chadwick Baldwin death. I'm not being conspiratory, but it's possible it could play that, have something to do with it. I don't know, but that's another story. But anyway,
cancer.
Yeah.
I hope they don't try to change. Like, God damn it, what is up with chicks and this lesbian shit? Like, God damn. I guess somebody told them eat a dick, and they said, "Fuck that," But I'm just like, every time I hear these excuses from women, oh, the men are doing this, the men are doing that. Like, it's like a broken damn record. Like, shit. Like, you do know there are some guys who will actually date y'all curmudgeon's asses. We don't feel protected. Like, what do you want a man to do to make you feel protected? Tell us. We're gonna do something stupid, and we want you to protect us, even though we started the fight. We want you to come fight our battles. Really? Yes.
Well, if they keep acting the way they do, they're not gonna have to fight their own battles if they keep behaving the way they are right now. And that's what a lot of men are saying. You go deal with your problems. But a lot of men, if you can't carry yourself a certain way, it doesn't. No man's gonna come into some distress. I think the brother that got killed in some state, he was defending black people. Break a fight and he got killed by police. I could be wrong, but yeah. So and a lot of women were getting at him, say, "Oh, he was dating a white girl. Fuck him. He deserves to die. I don't care if he was defending us."
Look what they did to George Floyd. He ain't shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, one other thing I want to say since we're up here, in regards to raising sons. Now I heard about Jeezy's little thing on how he deals and treats one of his older sons, talking about how he might kill his son if he want to. Well, that's some I check. If women don't understand, certain fathers discipline their sons differently.
Who said what?
They said that when Jeezy took his own son, I think probably the oldest, or the big one, and fling him into a shower glass, and as he grabbed him, he said that he can kill him. If the laws weren't preventing me, I would have taken your life. I would have killed you. I would get away with it. I think that's what it said. If the laws wouldn't prevent me from getting away with murder, I would do it. So I'm thinking, say, every man deals with discipline differently. You think a man that disciplines his son is gonna be nice? Usually, violence is always the second instant.
That's the last option for most men.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, a lot of people see. Number one, who's complaining about what Jeezy did It's usually a bunch of chicks who don't even know who their father, the child's father is. So get the fuck out of here. Oh, he's being too mean and too aggressive, and yeah, you got a goddamn boy big as you, and you're gonna be like, "Don't do that, son." If your son gets out the way disrespectful, you got to put him back in his place, because if you don't do something about it, guess what? The cops will.
That's where it always leads up to when the boy has not seen no strong influence or any proper discipline from his father. He goes to the streets and the world beats his ass.
You belong to the night. You belong to the streets.
Yeah, man.
I don't get upset by it. I really don't. Now, is he killing him? Because I'm like, look, I'm pretty sure Jeezy put his ass through college.
He did. He
gave him a nice,
paid all of it.
Gave him a nice life. So,
he's involved in his children's life, because I never heard from his side, besides the thing with the child support situation. I don't waste time, but I'm saying, as a man, you got, do what you gotta do for your children. And if he's able to get a few of his children a good life and get out and even go as far as them graduating college, I can't really say nothing bad about the man, to be honest with you. Because think about it, a lot of males that either involved in their children's lives or don't know the child, wherever, don't even put the necessary work to see the better outcomes of their own sons.
I'm glad you said that, because it reminds me of the conversation I had earlier, like I told you about. See, here's the cruelty part. A man fighting for his child can't be deadbeat. But yet, when you see all these child custody cases, how many of these women saying, "Oh, you take the child now"? Because you're getting so much money and benefits for having a child. No child support, you go live your life. But because you think somebody's gonna charge you for child support, you don't want to keep them. And then here's the crazy part, right? If he did jack his little son up, he didn't kill him. He didn't fuck him up badly. So what? Did he fucking put the motherfucker through college? Was he there for him? We need to stop being disingenuous about shit. Because a lot of people out there abusing their kids left and right, call them all kinds of motherfuckers, and putting them in like basically poverty, then to talk about, oh, he jacked his son up. So what? So fucking what? That's why I get tired of this Jeannie Mai and Jeezy shit, because it's like, look, if it was a black woman marrying some well-off white man, y'all would take that as a victory.
Yeah. Now, how this relationship will turn out, I don't know. I don't really focus after the outcomes after this, but I know one thing is for sure, that he is married now, or going to be married. So what he does move forward is solely up to him. I think this will probably last for a while. And this is going to be always an ongoing discussion. It's going to keep a buzz. It's going to keep pushing the same narrative that the men overall have been saying what they want, and a lot of women are refusing to give it to them, regardless if the game's being played or not. If you're not even going to be submissive in any category, then really you should not have the discussion. You know what men want, and then
pretty much.
I mean, it's not going to be something that we're going to pipe down the message, or we're going to say it in an alternate way for you to get it. You know what it is. You're not stupid. You don't, unless you have selective hearing.
Selective like a switch.
Yeah. So when I hear about, now you mentioned about certain groups within the black community, the lames, the pookies, all these stupid labels that was developed and created by a black woman, Michelle Wallace. So even that was created by another person. That's not a men's definition.
Mm-hmm.
So now when it's convenient, you want to bring it back up again and say, yeah, you are straight up Pookie. So obviously, you should not be even looked at as anything of shit. You know? Matter of fact, how dare you take whatever you are and then give a ring to this Asian bitch? You know what I'm saying? Or this non-black bitch, you know? Who the
Well,
fuck are you?
how dare you? How dare you have a standard? You should
Yeah.
take my abuse as is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And I tell you one thing, to a lot of women to understand, if you in a relationship and you're seeking marriage, you gotta make the express that known up front. Don't sit there just be along or play along to the ride.
We
Because
talked about marriage.
yeah. Because now you wasting time. Because you should if you express it and the man plays right, then by all means you move on to the next one. It's just that simple. It's like me saying, I'm dealing with you and I want some more. I'll probably be honest up front, unless otherwise. Now I know there are games gonna be still played, but it's easy to cut the bullshit once you be upfront and honest. Ask the question. See how the person respond to the question. If they giving you an alternate question or say maybe or whatever case that you don't feel comfortable with that you're gonna go with, end the shit. Get up, get your ass, get your black ass up, walk away. It's that simple. Because I'm be honest with you, Charles, the time is money and money is time, but we as black people, we waste a lot of time. What we really want are our intentions. And I'm not with
Mm-hmm.
bullshit, you know? If marriage was the high priority, you ask, you seek, and you find and compete for the man that want to get married, and you compete like hell to try to get that male's approval so that when he gets on his one knee with that fucking ring and put it on your finger, and you have to say yes or no. And mind you, ladies, the fatter you are, the less chance not only you're going to get a decent ring, but no ring might not be presented to you at all.
What they say, bigger the ring, smaller the woman.
Exactly. That's how it always goes. That's how it goes. So, anyway, any closing remarks, Charles? Because I think I said enough. I'm not going to draw this more than needs to.
Well, the only thing I'm gonna say is, look, be the best that you can be. Otherwise, you're gonna have to settle for what you can get, if you can get anything. That's it. Woo!
All right, guys. And I will end this with at the end of the day, you know me, I don't like interracialism, and but in this climate we're in, like any person, you're going to have to compete for the man you want. These new generation men, I can't tell them much anything what they should or can't do. All I tell them says you must act and be a man. No matter what your situation is. If a father was not in your life, then you, by all means, once you reach 18 years old, you gotta start on your journey searching. You know what I'm saying? If you had to go to military service to get to be around men to feel and act how men act, do that. If you had to sit there be around actual older black men that has some goddamn sense and can give you guidance, do that. The world doesn't
Mm-hmm.
owe us no understanding. Not only this applies to the men, but also applies to you ladies too. If your mom has not teach you how to be a lady or act with goddamn sense, then it's your job to go out and find women that do. You know, I wouldn't recommend most my own children, if anything, especially if let's say I'm in this relationship and things go south. I ain't gonna let my daughter, just figure out how to be a lady. I will have to, if I'm in her life, put her in position so she knows the necessary steps to become act like a lady. So she has a chance of securing a man. And if we're not doing that, we get what we deserve as people. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm probably gonna end off with some nice music, you know. So I'll hit you up probably, Charles.
All right.
I appreciate you coming up here. You know what I'm
Woo!
saying? Always you bring down the heat. You get me?
Woo! Always a pleasure.
And one thing, let me do this. All right, people. So, like always, if you're not new to this channel, please subscribe, hit the top bell. Also, leave a comment at the end of every podcast / live stream on Cast Rain channel. I'd like to hear from you. Like always, you can also find me on Anchor, Spotify, all podcasts through internet. But this is Cast Rain here. I'm gonna leave you off with this music. Let the chaos reign.